Hey guys, welcome back to another Skylord Reborn video. Today we are taking a look at behind enemy lines, and I've got a replay for you. Today here at the bottom you see the cards I used, or the deck I used, and let's just jump right into it because this is kind of a long one. So I decided to just take the replay and just speed it up from there. Yes. Okay, the first up, what you're gonna do, we have the top one, the northern camp will spawn Twilight Disciples. These will go to camp A and B, where they will have slight transformance, and then they're gonna go down to the bottom camp and the top camp on the left side, where they will transform into a T4 Twilight Abomination, and you don't want to have to deal with that. So you have to stop those guys. The easiest thing is just to clear this tower here first, and then you can use your archers and shoot down the Twilight Disciples on the side here. At some point you want to catch them before that. And our main our main goal is to just secure those roads and catch those disciples as early as possible. So we're gonna have a base here because here's also a cave where or a spawn point for enemies for patrols. So I'm just gonna build this right in front of this cave and then catch both disciples with this setup here. But we get to that later. First up, we just have to catch them here on the road. So first we cleared this side, and now we set up a tower here. So this could actually help us a lot. Then on this side, we actually kind of screwed up because this guy just walks through. You should split up your troops and have and deal with this guy. But it's kind of hard to do this. You need quite a bit of micromanaging and timing to actually be able to do that. So yeah. Also T1, how you do this map usually is you play Shadow T1. Then you use your Night Guard and just get yourself some Twilight Horrors, and then this is super easy. Yeah? Because with Twilight Horrors you have no problem clearing those camps out, A and B, and then just you have T3, you can build an army monument, and you basically won the game. But here we have a problem. This guy went through, and he's gonna transform. As you can see, bum 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 bum, and he just walks straight into our base. How do I deal with this? I've placed a routing boy here, and he's gonna give me some time. Some patrol walked down here for whatever reason to destroy my tower there. Not cool. What I'm gonna do here is just walk with my melee units and try to kite him around, because the melee units are one shot. Basically the MVP is here at the routing tower. And yeah, that was too easy. Here we have another one, so we're trying to catch that. If we would not have catched that, I probably would have reset the map, because yeah, that would have been too annoying. It was still early, so yeah. First, what you want to do is build a little tower to catch those wells and to get your energy recovery going. Oh, I maybe should explain why I only used tier 1 and tier units. Because I'm stupid. That's why. I thought that this is also a bad fight to take. Like, I should have waited until I was stronger, had a bigger army, because I lost half of it for no reason there, for catching that whale. Uh, I, I thought there was an achievement for doing this map with only tier 1 and tier 2 units, so that's what I did. Until at the end I realized there is no achievement for that, and then I was like, I'm gonna scrap that replay. This is. I raged. I was raging so much in this replay, so I had to voice over this again. No one would want to watch me screaming at my monitor all the time. Yeah. So yeah, here you're gonna start splitting off your army. So you have control over both of these worlds to start your energy recovery going. And yeah, basically here you just start building up your armies, and when you are strong enough to comfortably deal with the patrols, then you can start pushing in the spawn camps here, A and B. So yeah, this one was super easy, but we are not gonna take those wells and the orb because we have the patrols coming from down here into the camps. So here, after 10, 12 minutes is this now, we have a problem. We're getting these death gliders, and these twilight death gliders are super, super annoying and strong. Also these twilight dancers, but they are not so as bad. The twilight dancers will knock back your small units, and they have enormous range, so buildings are useless against them. But the twilight death gliders, they knock back your melee and your small units, and that's super annoying to deal with. So what I'm gonna do, this spawn point, I just place a mark of the keeper, so no melee, no ranged unit can touch me. The dancer's not gonna do anything, so my buildings are safe here, at least from the spawning one. And then I'm just gonna mirror the defense on the bottom cavern here. So I'm gonna have the north spawning point secured with the cave and everything, so these orbs and those wells are safe. And then I'm gonna build my army down here and try to clear the bottom left camp. Ah, what I'm using my swarms here just to get those twilight, to get stronger units basically. I should have used those swarms to get some twilight horrors, but for some reason I didn't. I don't know why. I tried to convert the Twilight Death Gliders with the Swarms, but apparently they are immune against that. I didn't know that. This was super annoying. I tried this like 3 times until I learned, no, it doesn't work. So yeah, now I'm just sitting here waiting to build a defense. Sadly, I pulled too early, and as you can see, the Abomination plus the Dragon is enough to destroy everything. So this was already quite a setback for me, so I just started rebuilding it. And again, I pulled this too early. The dragon. My biggest mistake is here the towers are not attacking simultaneously. And he also reset again after being down to like 1 HP. This was very, very bad for me. So I had to start over again. Yep, and again and again. You can see this was quite painful for me actually, and this took a long time. But yeah, luckily those T4 units don't respawn. So as soon as I'm getting the dragon down, I basically got the camp. That's what my hope went up. So I started. I don't know why I think I was already there. I wasn't. So you just have to put the towers in a line so they can attack simultaneously the dragon. This was my biggest mistake. I didn't do that. That's why I failed so many times. And you should put your melee units in front that the dragon attacks those first. So look at this. Why am I pulling? My trash units have no chance of winning against the dragon. But apparently I did enough. I had 2 towers attacking the dragon there and easy. So I was super happy that I cleared this camp, and now my mission was to do the same with this camp. So my goal was to build a defense again and to lure out all of the stuff and then win, basically. So yeah, that's what I did. I also started to to convert a Twilight Dancer here, but one Dancer alone isn't doing much and he's not able to attack ranged units. So here I pulled again too early. Of course, I screwed up again, so I have to rebuild everything. Because Twilight Dragons are super strong. The main MVP is probably the Living Tower in this game, obviously, but also the new Root Nexus, which heals the towers. You could also use the blue affinity one, which gives the towers or everything in the root network additional defense. So here I actually started learning and used my Parasite Swarm to convert some Twilight Horrors, because they are an amazing unit. I should have done this way earlier, this would have probably made it easier, because they are tanky, have damage and a lot more health. Here I'm secured, everything's working out fine. I use some spike roots to actually deal with the ranged units so they can focus on the ranged ones. Or the ranged units can focus on the spike root, he just gets regenerated and the living towers take care of this. The rest, here I got rid of the dragon, which was actually not that difficult after I built a huge army, so all of this was a kind of a waste. And I was done with this. So now we're up to the next part. And this was kind of the next problem, because you can't really build here. As soon as you go step up here and start attacking the enemies, you pull the Twilight Dragon. He's right here, you pull that shit. And he's gonna go up until here and destroy everything you have built. Yeah, again I had to rebuild a whole lot. The dragon is just... that guy has so much kills in this map for me. Yeah. So I tried to build something here, but then I noticed that all my my medium-sized units get stuck on that. So that's kinda, yeah, not as cool, because I don't have living towers here, so I don't have anything that can deal with those flying units. So here, of course, what happens? I push it, and I don't get it. I don't get the kill here. And it resets with 100 HP. That was awesome, awesome. I was super happy about this, so yeah. And we're gonna try again, of course. I tried also building here something, but I even have less space here to build, so my main focus was to lure the dragon now into here, build some more towers, and just hope I get this down. And just basically spam units, let the dragon attack the units while I have living towers that actually hit the dragon. So I only have one living tower attacking here. Or two? Two. So that's enough pretty much. I lost my whole army, but I got the dragon down, and with that I basically have a way easier time. You don't want to do this map with only tier 2 units. Just play Shadow tier 1 and use Night Guard. Convert the Twilight Horrors on tier 1 and you have such an easier time. Yeah. So here, this was kind of a weird idea. I just started going into that with my army wasn't really ready, and yeah, I had to rebuild, of course. I didn't even use a breeding ground anymore because I have so much energy that this was useless. So yeah, you just have to be patient. That way this replay took like 1 hour and 20 minutes. So I didn't want you to have to suffer with me there, sitting through that. Here I'm just gonna start using everything I have basically. All my spells, all my healing buildings, everything, all units on cooldown, so I can actually just have something to throw at the enemy. Yeah. this is the last push, and then it's done. It's not after the dragon is down, you basically won. This is all I can say. You yeah, and you don't need to use tier 2 and tier 1 units for this map. Just use tier 4 units. You have a much easier time. Just clear those two camps, which are not easy, then you have T3. T3 is enough to deal with, you can use Swamp Drakes. Swamp Drakes are super awesome. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Alright guys, thanks for watching, and see you in the next one. Bye bye.